Today we have a 7-seater MPV on test and it's the updated Toyota Rumion. I've received numerous requests for this car and it's finally here. And the interesting part is that when I review cars, I'm not only reviewing them for you guys, I'm also testing them for myself. That's how I ended up buying a Suzuki Baleno. Starlet and Baleno remain undefeated when it comes to value for money, but asikho lapho. As usual, we'll start by focusing on the exterior design, and if you think this car looks more like a Suzuki Ertiga, you are right. A Rumion is just a Suzuki Ertiga with a Toyota badge and a redesigned front end. Toyota rebadged the Suzuki Celerio and called it a Vitz, and in December 2023 they sold 1,358 units. Suzuki can't pull those numbers with the Celerio, and that goes to show the power of the Toyota badge. But also Toyota is currently running a special, and at 169,000 rands, the Vitz is currently the cheapest car you can get in South Africa brand new. Welcome to another video. In front we have a honeycomb mesh grille, and the previous Rumion had a chrome grille with horizontal strips. You only get fog lamps on the top of the range TX model. Mid-spec SX and entry-level S there's no fog lamps. The Suzuki Ertiga only has two variants, GA and GL, and both have no fog lamps. I'm not really a fan of this updated Rumion design because it looks melted. This is the mid-spec model, and on the side it comes with steel wheels with some wheel caps. With the entry-level Rumion and Ertiga GA, this is what you get. You only get nice alloys on the Rumion TX and Suzuki Ertiga GL. All you need to make this car look insane is white wall tires, nel panic. At the back, the only difference between Ertiga and Rumion is the badge. The boot space is 153 liters with all the seats up and increases to 550 liters when the third row seats are folded. With both the second row and third row seats down, the space increases to about 800 liters. The boot space is not that impressive with all the seats up, but there's a subfloor storage compartment to compensate for that. And you are not seeing a spare wheel here cause it's under the car. Inside, this car is unapologetically Suzuki. There's a touchscreen with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, but you have to connect using a cable. The entry-level Rumion is a 300,000 rands car, but it comes with no radio in 2024. Enjoy your Toyota badge. The hazards button is here, and this is your poverty button. You use this button to disable the parking sensors, and here you turn off traction control if you wanna rest in peace. There's a USB port, 12-volt socket, and two cup holders with air vents to keep your drinks cool. The retractable center armrest is a cherry on top. My only beef with this car is that it only comes with two airbags, and it's only suitable as a family car if you don't mind putting your kids' lives at risk. For only just 255,000 rands, you can get yourself a Renault Triber Intense with 4 airbags. When it comes to safety, the best car in this segment is the Honda BRV because it gets up to 6 airbags. For those who are struggling to switch from the kilometers per liter to liters per 100 kilometers fuel consumption format, you simply push and hold the left stick on your cluster and twist the one on the right clockwise. In the second row, space is not a problem. There's a flimsy center armrest, but it's the thought that counts. This is me sitting behind my driving position, and you can slide and recline the seats if you want to. There's some air vents on the roof with a knob to control the fan speed. The third row is only ideal for short passengers like Bomamaka Snow and kids. There's some cup holders, and legroom is not too bad, but here you only have to put people you don't like because this car only has 2 airbags. Wafa wafa. Now let's talk performance. And since this is a Suzuki, under the hood we have the usual 1.5 litre natural aspirated engine producing 77 kilowatts and 138 Nm of torque. power is pretty decent, but the engine screams a lot when you are driving uphill. Then there's the issue of body roll. The body of this car is kind of skinny and high, so if you take corners at high speeds it feels like the car wants to roll, but if you drive like a normal person, body roll won't be an issue. The Rumion is available in 5-speed manual and 4-speed auto. You'll decide what works for you. Claimed average fuel consumption is 6.2 liters per 100 kilometers, but I don't remember seeing anything less than 7. The first thing you notice as soon as you sit behind the steering wheel is that this car feels quite high and visibility is impressive. It kind of feels like an SUV. And I forgot to mention that there's a rear camera and parking sensors, but you don't get that in the entry-level model. Now the big question is, would I recommend this car? For business use, yes. But as a family car, no. Your family will be much safer in a Honda BRV. The Rumion starts from 301,000 rands for the entry-level model with no radio, no cruise control, no rear view camera and no wheel caps, and it's not worth it in my honest opinion. The sweet spot in the Rumion range is the mid-spec SX manual, and it costs 336,000 rands. So if you finance a 336,000 rands car for 5 years with no deposit and no balloon payment at an interest rate of 11.75%, you are looking at a monthly installment of around 7,500. And if you choose to finance your car for 6 years, you will pay around 6,600 per month. I used the Naked app to get a quick online insurance quote, and I was offered a premium of 1,204 rands with an excess of 7,500. You can reduce the premium by increasing the excess. The perfect balance for me is 1,313 rands premium and 5,000 rands excess. There's a link in the description. Just do a quick online quote to see if Naked can't beat the premium you're currently paying. This car comes with a 3-year 100,000 kilometers warranty, and with Suzuki Ertiga you get a 5-year 200,000 kilometers warranty. The service plan is the same. Overall, I think the Rumion is a solid package. Suzuki and Toyota just need to work on the issue of safety and basic features such as radio, because a 300,000 rands car with no radio in 2024 is unacceptable. If you are in the market for cars in this segment, you can also check out the Mitsubishi Expander, Honda BRV and Renault Triber. For me, the Honda BRV is the best car in this segment, but if you want to use the car as a taxi or Uber, you can never go wrong with Toyota or Suzuki. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more car content in a Mzansi context. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but Kaizer Chiefs is the best football team in the world.